Greetings and salutations. What's up? What's happening? Yeah, I need an intro, don't I? Yeah, we'll get to that. What's up, though? Hope all is well in the kingdom. See this. Hope all is well in the kingdom, man. Happy Monday. Well, right now it's gonna be Tuesday. So happy. I hope you had a happy Monday, a very productive Monday beginning of this week, way to get it kicked off. You know what I'm saying on a positive note. I hope everything fell into place. You know what I'm saying 513-923-798. I'm sorry. Yeah, 7980 is the number. 513-923-7980 is the number. Call in, discuss the topics. Any the latest topics, whatever topic you can figure up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got on your mind, call in, let's talk about it. Um, this will be my last episode on Facebook. We're going over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Go on over there, S.A.S Network / YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. This is where we will be over there broadcasting going forward. You can also subscribe to S.A.S Network on TikTok. I'm going to be unveiling Lokes World on TikTok real soon. Sometimes in September. I'm gonna reintroduce y'all to Frostbit Iceberg. You hear me? I can't wait till y'all see y'all. He's on my Facebook page and he's on my Instagram. I know some of my folks probably seen those videos and just thought I was tripping, right? But please believe that is not what it was. That's a character in the actual show that I'm going to produce. You hear me? Frostbit Iceberg, man. And it's a couple more, man. In Lokes World, you got Frostbit, got Loke, got Alex. You seen Alex? Alex a hustler motherfucker, man. Gotta watch him though. You hear me? Yeah. Um. Man, it's a whole lot more to it. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon, so I think I'm gonna do some of that on TikTok. It's in September. I'm gonna find out how to work that shit. My daughter she already busting moves on TikTok, killing me. You hear me? She got like 300 here, 200 there, 176. You hear me? On my page, shit no. That's my boo boo though. My daughter, man, she's a star. Um, we go dazzle her up and put the focus on her. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a little minute. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, subscribe to the channel S.A.S Network on YouTube. That's where the chat room will be. Now, I need a new room for the chat. You in the chat? You're welcome to the chat room. Thank you for joining us. Um, I got a little box right here, right? That sounds on it. But I'm gonna give y'all a round of applause. Right? Yeah, and I welcome y'all to the chat room. But I think I would like a new name for the chat room, though. Like an actual name. I'm gonna keep calling this shit chat room. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure something out, man. Y'all got any suggestions? Drop them off in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? We could build together. But we now networking with the network. Over here we conversate, politic, and build, have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too tight. You know what I'm saying? Loosen up when you come over here. Don't come over here expect this ain't where it's all gonna be super serious and all that type of shit. Cool, I know, you know what I mean? But nah, let's have a little fun. We went through enough in our day to day. Let's come over here and try to find a way to laugh or something, you hear me? And this is a call-in show. You know what I mean? Call the number 513-923-7980. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna leave this conversation with a smile on your face. You hear me? I promise. Yeah. I can see y'all scared though. You hear me? I can see y'all scared, man. I've been wondering who could be the first one to call B. Bush. Like, hey man, Sherm said he was gonna call. You know what I'm saying? But he probably ain't really seeing me, you know what I mean, at the moment. I know it's like right now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably engaged in sexual congress. You know what I'm saying? Go catch me a little later. That's cool too, you feel me? That's all good. You know what I'm saying? Might catch me in the morning, whenever you see me. You know what I mean? Just know you gotta go over to YouTube to watch the rest of this. This shit gonna get live. I promise. We only getting better. You see me? Look better too, don't it? Yeah. Right. And the time's gonna be more um accommodating also. You feel me? I know it's 12 o'clock on the work day, 12:30 on the work day, but hey, some of y'all motherfuckers up anyway. Feel me? But we going over to YouTube, SAS Network / YouTube, and it's the same thing on TikTok. Yeah, let's see where we at. Got a couple topics. Hold on. Let me see where we at. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can see, got my little ones, down. They been down too a little early. Man, listen. My son usually stay up to like 12 or 1, waiting to eat at the last minute. You know what I mean? He been off balance. You know, autistic, right? Yeah, I am a single father. You know what I'm saying? Got a daughter, an autistic son, youngster, little one, right? My son, that's my Smurf. Man, he been off balance. Now, when he off balance, it's usually like he got like he a little backed up. You feel me? Or he probably sleepy. You know what I'm saying? He get a little. You know what I'm saying? He used to have these. And if you have parents or people who deal with autistic children, you can attest to the tantrums that they have, the episodes that they have at the moments, right? They could be devastating. You know what I'm saying? I remember my son whooped my ass in the middle of a Kroger grocery store. Al 5, I've been there getting whooped by a 9-year-old, man. You hear me? They go off. You feel me? But for the most part, he's been getting it together, and I'm just basically getting older. He 11 now. How old is this nigga? Yeah, 11. He 11. My bad. He 11 now, and you know what I'm saying? He a big boy, right? And not like, you know what I'm saying, he got a little size on him, but on me like, but he you know what I'm saying? He 11, and he don't really have those destructive tantrums as frequently. He still have his moments like currently, but there's reasons to him now. You know what I'm saying? Like more specific reasons. You know what I'm saying? But at this current moment, when he's tired or when he's backed up, man, he go to war with my blinds in my house. Man, I have no reason. I have no clue what my blinds ever did to this young man, but he'll find one and split it right down the middle. Right now, you'll tell him, no, all this other type of stuff, right? You, it's like you gotta guard the. You sitting in the living room guarding the blinds on the window so he can't get to him. He's standing right there with you, like I dare you to move. Man, listen, you know how many times I done went to the bathroom or I probably been in the kitchen cooking or whatever. I come in the other room, all the blinds, like right now, man. He got my kitchen blinds, one. He got one of my living room blinds, my hallway blinds. He got both of them in my bedroom, the kitchen, man. Like he just like, and listen, man, listen. He ain't even turn my blinds. Like he's sitting in the bathtub taking a bath. He done got out the bathtub, got the little bucket that holds the toilet brush, right? The bucket behind the toilet with the toilet brush in it. He took the toilet brush out, got the toilet brush bowl, got back in the tub. Now he in the tub, scooping water out the tub, throwing it on the floor. Like what? Like what? You hear me? Then he go into the back, he go to the refrigerator, right? Go to the refrigerator, he take the big juice out the refrigerator, just sit it on the radiator, just leave it out. Just weird stuff, but I just messing with me. You know what I'm saying? Just messing with me, man. That's my dude, though, man. But I know a lot of that be done like when he get backed up like that. That deals with his diet, right? So I got to get his diet in order. I'm gonna put my level, the masses will understand. Can't show my nigga. Yeah, so we gonna put him on the diet. So the whole house on the diet now, right? And I'm gonna get tightened up. I tighten up back on my on my fasting. Y'all fast? Like I ain't talking about like every now and then like Ramadan. I'm talking about like your eating habits. Like when my eating habits, I'm I'm making them eat. You got a period of 6 hours of the day where you can eat, but after that 6 hours, nothing else. No more to the next day. 16:8, 18:6, 18:6, right? Oh man, I need my battery. Yeah, so 18.6. Give me a minute. Give me my battery, man. Apologize for it. Did y'all stay with me? Y'all the truth of y'all did. That's love. You hear me? That's what's up, man. But talk about my son, man. Damn, my goddamn blinds up. Rest of the week. What y'all wanna do, man? Y'all please excuse my beard, man. I'm a little furry. I'm gonna let this stuff come out a little bit so I can you know what I'm saying? That'll give me a nice lineup next time I sit down. You know what I'm saying? So please excuse me, I'm gonna be a little furry out of place for a minute. But you still love me though, right? Yeah. So rest of the week, fruits and veggies. That's it. I'm trying to get to a liquid diet. Y'all hear about that Gates did 42 days only on water? I wanna do that. Kevin Gates, I wanna do that with the 42-day fast. I wanna get to that. You know what I mean? If that ain't something you just snap out and do today, you'll be a beast to do it like the next. Just wake up cold turkey, just do that. You're a beast. But me, I'm gonna spend the rest of the week on fruits and veggies. You know what I'm saying? I probably eat a meal a day, but I'm gonna work my way through the week to getting it to where maybe a salad, you know what I'm saying, or water. You know what I'm saying? Fruits and water. And then next week, I'm gonna see if I can go with just water for that, with just only water. See how many days I can go with. You know what I'm saying? I'm see. I'm gonna push myself. That's take discipline. You hear me? You gotta really want it to do that. You know what I'm saying? Leave it in the comments, man. If you want to, if you know what I'm saying, want to rock that with me, man. See whatever kind of challenge we can make that. You know what I mean? Just water however many days. You know, that's a detox. You gonna be pure when you come up out of that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many days, if you can get past like, if you can, a day gonna make you feel different. But if you can go deep into the, you know what I'm saying? Then come out of that, you gonna feel different. You gonna feel different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard anybody doing that type of fasting? Y'all ever heard anybody besides Gates? They say you start like having little different little visions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it though. I'm gonna go for it. Um, get one meal a day between 2 and 8, and I'm gonna do my 2 a day workout. Do my 2 a days. I got it in today. I'm saying I got it in today. I ain't do my second workout yet. I'm saying so. Today I'm gonna make sure I get two. When I get back on here, when I see y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know I did my 2 a days. You hear me? Real talk. Yeah. So can I salute and shout out a couple people? Uh, can I salute, shout out a couple people? I appreciate it. First, I like to shout out my silent contributor. You know what I'm saying? No names. Without too much information given, they know who they are. I'm pretty sure they gonna see this, they watching whatever. They'll catch up, but you know what I'm saying? Been in my corner since day one, right? Always had my back. Even provided this current equipment that we operating on. I broke my laptop. You know what I'm saying I broke my laptop. Something on my laptop broke. I think it's my charger. You know what I'm saying? Without even asking. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you, and you appreciate it. Give you a round of applause. Yeah. I like to salute and shout out Eric Wilson. Eric Wilson has a company called Royalty at Ease. That's royalty. It's the at sign, the letter E, and the letter Z. Think Luxury Service is the logo. It's the slogan. Royalty at Ease is an advertisement company, right? They make ads, commercials, and actually spoke to Eric. I know Eric. I grew up with E. I grew up with Eric. We come from the same neighborhood. We actually come from the same, a lot of the same. You know what I'm saying? This is a good brother that I know for a long time, and um, he decided to do it. Oh, he decided to go into advertising. So you can see one a piece of his work on my page. I recently shared it. Um, it's the description inside the description is before at the beginning before I get the day started, got to get the blood flowing, something like that. Got the music playing with him showing this little routine with the workout in the morning. It's very professional. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. It was very intriguing, and I liked it. That's what I'm saying. So spoke to him about the advertisement company. You know what I'm saying? And he spoke to him about how he was able to help a couple companies increase their clientele with his advertisement and his work. So spoke to him about possibly doing an intro. So as I came in, I said, I need an intro, don't I? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna talk to I think I'm sometime around September, maybe the end of October, the beginning of October. You know what I'm saying? You go see on YouTube though. Subscribe to the channel. Call in 513-923-7980. We over here. It's real over here. We ain't playing with you. Yeah. Yeah. So, what I'm saying? Like I said, it only get better. So you can expect the intro and the outro to come along with it. So yeah, man, check out Eric Wilson. You can catch him on the page, Eric Wilson, and look at some of the things he's doing. ERICWILSON. Eric Wilson. Advertising. His company is Royalty at Ease. That's the at sign with the letter E and the letter Z. Just so you know. Let me see. Also want to shout out Patrick Winstead and Glenn Dunn. Now, Patrick is one of the youngsters from my block that I come from, right? His mother was one of the elders, right? And I was one of the ones running around. One of the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was one of the ones, you know what I'm saying? So, it was, she was one of my elders. And it was love there, right? And Glenn Dunnins actually fought Glenn. Glenn is from Columbus. Both of these are good brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Glenn had a match. I forgot what tournament it was for, but it was I think it was the men's tournament, 2001 USA men's tournament, the one that actually came in second place. Came second place in. I got ranked number 2 in welterweight. Yeah, so me and Glenn fought, and he left the he left the comment on my last video. I want to read both of those. Hold on, check this out. Now I explain why in a hot second. I want you to let me see this. See, okay, here they go. Now this was young Patrick told me. B Bush, love, bro. Always been there for me in and out the gym. Always ask if I need anything. Always ask, do I need some money? Let me come kick it at the spot, play the game. Love, bro. Never forget them days. Right? Now, that's what I'm saying. It was another post a couple days ago. One of my little youngsters, man, little brother. These are brothers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm talking about. He said, B Bush went outside every night to make sure we was, man, tear jerkers. You hear me? Tear jerkers, man. Like these little comments, man, tear jerkers. You feel me? Man, you know how that make me feel? You hear me? You know how that make me feel? Like, man, like, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of them. You feel me? It's a lot of them, and I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? This was just, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing nothing out of, you know what I'm saying, out like going, this was just what it was. It was just love. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to highlight what this is. Love. You hear me? Love, man. Like it's always been like that with me, man. And for little homie, little Patrick, man, little Patrick, you know what I'm saying? He grown now, doing mighty well. I salute the brother. He just had a youngster, man. I hope the little one is doing fine. And I know she, I think what you had, a little girl, right? If I'm not mistaken, if I'm sure, but if it wasn't, it's love, and I hope your little one is growing and healthy and beautiful, like you know what I'm saying? Because I know having a little one touched you, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, just love, man. I'm from where we come from, so little comments like that, man. They just, you know what I'm saying. They hit you different. You feel me? They hit you different. Now, Glenn Dunnis. Now I fought Glenn from Columbus. We rumbled. I think he took the first round. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those fights where when I went back to the second round, they had to tell me like, you gotta step it up. You feel me? We went at it. And Glenn was like the man. I remember I never heard of Glenn. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm new to the team. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I ever fought in USA men's. I don't even think I boxed the year before. I took a year off. I didn't even go through 2000. You know what I'm saying? The Olympic year. I ain't even boxed. I told Pops I ain't even want to. Right? But when I came back the year after that, I'm in the men's tournament. This is the same qualifying tournament that you got to win to get a slot for the trials to make it to the Olympics. Like you got to be winning these, right? So this is this tournament, one of these. You know what I'm saying? So um, I think it was the state. I think it was the state because we fought. He was from Columbus, so more than likely it was this was the state tournament. When I fought him, I think I fought. We was in Columbus or Toledo. I ain't 100%. I think it was, but I know when I told my team I was fighting Glenn, Jarrell was like, "Yeah, you got Glenn. He all right." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, but I mean, he go come at you. Like I said, he was just letting me know like Glenn coming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like he was like, you know, you get Glenn coming, right? So we went to war, man. You know what I'm saying? And I came out with the dub, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glenn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope it's all love. But I'm gonna tell you what this brother said, man, on my page, on my video. He said, Brandon Bush, the toughest, meanest fighter I ever fought in Ohio. You was about to whip my ass after the fight. Also, I don't remember that though. I don't remember that. But I had enough of your power for the day. Now, for him to highlight my power, look how small I am, right? And this is me bigger. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about when I say where the power comes from the movements, right? Anyway, like I miss you, bro. I saw this dude. He said I saw this dude drop and expose Andre Berto twice in one fight. Only dropped him once though. Only dropped Berto, right? I dropped him, but he said his legs turned to noodles. Keep this up, bro. This is where you awesome at, man. You know the sport. He said you know the sport. You are about to blow. We need real boxing analysts like you, right? That's love. You feel me? That's love. Shout out to this nigga, man. Both of them young brothers. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that because, first of all, I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never carried myself, like, I never, like, pressed my talent. You know what I'm saying? I was just a problem if you had to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody say that. Everybody say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was bad. Like, I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, I don't want no more of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that comes from what I'm trying to, what the technique is pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like pressure. You feel me? Win, lose, or draw. When they get out of here, they ain't gonna never want to see you again. You hear me? Trust me, man. 513-923-7980. You hear me? S.A.S. Network. Shout out to young Patrick. Shout out to Glenn Dunnis. Glenn wasn't no sucker. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Glenn was a beast. You know what I'm saying? That's why my teammate had to tell me like Glenn coming. You know what I'm saying? Like Glenn coming. You know what I'm saying? That's love, man. But with that said, I want to train Adrien, man. I want to train AB. You know what I'm saying? I can make the nigga, I can turn him into a killer. I swear to God I can, man. If you see him, tell him. B. Bush said he want to train you. Feel me? I don't want no money or nothing. Just want to work with you for a little minute. That's what I'm saying? And he gonna come up out of it with some stuff that B. Bush showed him. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make it different. It's gonna make it different, man. He gonna find himself in different type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen. On his last video, on the video where he called out Floyd, I think it was the one where he called out Floyd for the exhibition. At the end of it, they show him at his training camp sparring, right? And he's just hitting the guy wherever you want to hit him at, right? That's what I'm saying. And like now, knowing, I know he, I'm saying, but that builds the habit of doing it in that manner. You know what I'm saying? And when you get in there with a cat that ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying, that ain't letting you do that, you gonna have to react. Your instincts ain't gonna be able to go back to your skill and technique, being sharp, short, protected. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't how you've been training. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that's just one day, but what I'm saying is that's the style. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was coming up from Went Terrace boxing, like we came after everybody else. It was Millville, it was Mount Auburn, downtown. Norway had a gym too. They was all doing their thing, right? And before me, cats fought. So whatever happened. I wasn't even into it. I ain't started boxing until I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I got into it. I lost a couple. You know what I'm saying? But then I started winning. You know what I'm saying? So when I started winning, I got linked in with these guys. Like these guys been doing it. You know what I'm saying? They been wrecking stuff like across the nation. Like they man bad like man they don't want no parts of these guys. You feel me? And they had some awesome coaches, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned what they taught. You know what I'm saying? From like I was with them for like a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Like we mixed the pot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we would connect. More than likely, when we get to the regionals and the nationals, it's us going. So when you know what I'm saying, more than, you know what I'm saying, so I became a part of what they, you know what I'm saying, how they was moving by winning, right? Because like I said, they've been doing this, but my pops had a resource. You know what I'm saying? You come out to the gym was a pit. You feel me? Remember on Rocky 3 when he had to fight Clubber Lang and Apollo had to take him to that gym in the hood? Yeah, but way smaller. The ring was the size of your kitchen with a rope around it. You hear me? I'm talking about with the refrigerator and the stove. Don't take nothing out. That little bitty little box right there, that was our ring. You ain't going nowhere. You gotta fight. You feel me? My pops did that on purpose. Like you gotta fight, nigga. That's what I'm saying. You really want it? Show me. You feel me? So that created a different type of heart. That's what I'm saying. Like I would go to these other gyms as I got into other levels of amateur boxing. They gyms would be big as hell. 2 rings on, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big shit. Like the same size of the rings we fight in. You know what I'm saying? And it was different for me. You feel me? It was different. Like, you know, then I was fighting. You know, man, listen, my sparring partners, man, listen. And trust me, like, I got my ass whooped to be slick. I got my ass whooped to be slick. But what I'm saying is, throughout that little time of learning, I learned from his coaches, Adrien Broner. You know what I'm saying? I come from out of that cloth. You feel me? I know what they taught. You feel me? I see it. Like I sparred it every day for years. You feel me? And we was different. You know what I'm saying? My pops did like, man, I learned from like I would get taught from Henry White, George Foster, Arnold Bush, Billy Joyner. Billy Joyner went over there and sprinkled a little minute, but you know what I'm saying, I got some of that too. But I learned from like I'm talking about old heads, like damn near made the sport, the art. You know what I'm saying? And like this was a different caliber of fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like these old slick niggas to come down the steps and say some slick shit to you and let you know it, man. Man, listen. I had a man, Henry White told me if you get hit, you did something wrong. What? If you get hit, you did something wrong. This one of my coaches told me. Like, and then ain't none of them ever hit the pass or put on a sweatsuit or nothing. They come down, pop up, just say something. You know what I'm saying? Now, I learned a lot from watching on the videos, watching like coming back and watching the game tapes like LeBron and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? This boxing though, I watched everybody, everything, slow motion. I watched footsteps. I watched body movement. I watched martial artists. I watched ninjas. I watched everything. And if it was possible, if it was humanly possible, I'm talking about, man, if it was humanly possible, I'd go in the gym and try. Right now, what was different, like I would get sent over to Millville in Mount Auburn and get told like, you know what I'm saying, like I know what I'm supposed to do. You feel me? I'm by myself, and my coach ain't even coming. My pops ain't coming. He just sending me. You feel me? I'm over here by myself. But these coaches, like don't get it wrong. Like I wasn't singled out. Like I still got, you know what I'm saying? They spoke to me. They taught me shit too. You feel me? I learned that shit too. The same thing. I remember. That's what I know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the difference between when terrorists was those little bitty things that you think didn't matter, we did. You feel me? Those little reasons, those reasons why that you may not consider, we thought about. You know what I'm saying? We kept our hands up. You know what I'm saying? We like we no excess movement, emotion, no using no excess energy or anything. I'm saying that because it was looser over there. And this is Adrien Broner, the product of that. Right? I want to tighten him up. You feel me? I want to tighten him up. I want to show him like, you know what I'm saying? Because his pressure, they can't stand his pressure. They won't, I don't give, like I want him to fight Floyd. I want him to fight Floyd. They can't, he won't stand his pressure. Floyd is human. You hear me? You put it on him, he got to deal with it. He, of course, he go fire back and try to return fire and all of that. But that's what you train for. You feel me? So you focused on each exchange. This deep over here. This box, this real. You feel me? It's real. Please, I'm probably only got the boxing fans right now, but if you're staying with me and you thinking about training or anything, man, it's real over here. You hear me? Techniques, technical steel is my strength. You feel me? Those little things, man, the footsteps, the extra, like, man, I'm telling you, you hear me? And we used, like I said, man, man, listen, like this is local right here more than likely. So this, y'all know, you still was how went, man, listen, don't get it, man, I done got teed off on before too. You hear me? I done went home, I had to think about it. You feel me? Don't get it. I ain't saying none of that. But you know what I'm saying, and I just want to show him some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all DM, let him know if you cross paths with him. I told him to. I sent him a DM on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I want to show you something, champ. You know what I mean? Like, they won't. He too much. I know it's cloth, man. I know it's cloth, man. You know what I mean? I know it's cloth. I mean, the pressure, they won't take it. They won't take it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They won't take it. What's up, Trina? How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, I want to train that boy, man. I want to give him some game, man. You hear me? I want to give him some game, man. Let's just think if he was. Let's think if Twin Boxer win terrors. Say that. All right, let's just do it like that. Let's think if Twin Boxer win terrors. Yeah, I call him Twin. Yeah, I call him Twin. I call him Twin. Watch this. I heard him say, um, like people who know me call me twin. Like some and that one of them interviews, he said people who know me, they call me twin. You know what I'm saying? Such as Adrien, such. I ain't even know the nigga name was Adrien until he turned pro and had flyers and shit on commercials and shit. You feel me? I ain't even know. And I knew him since he was probably like 9, 10, 11 or whatever, how old he was. I'm talking about a runt. You hear me? Feel me? I knew him. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Adrien, man. Don't get it twisted. It's love. You feel me? It's love. Like I said, I want to train you, champ. I don't want to dime. I don't want to dime, and I bet you come out different. I bet you come out different. You hear me? I bet you come out different. That's on everything. You hear me? That's on pops, nigga. I bet you come out different, man. Hit, man. Let me get in on you. You hear me? Man, listen, man. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I just want to add this in addition. You feel me? Man, And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like you fire. You fire. I know you fire. You sport, you know what I'm saying? You would like you know what I'm saying? My youngsters mixed it up with you. I mixed it up with you. You feel me? Yeah, me and Twin got a couple rounds in. You feel me? Yeah. How we do that, how I go. Be Bush. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What if Twin was from the T? That's fire, ain't it? But listen. I was going to their gym with two steel. Two steel had him, right? He had Jackson. He had Jackson, right? And these youngsters, right? Now I ain't been boxing. I'm in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? Running around. But you know what I'm saying? I bump in the I'm still in the view and I bump in the two steel. Come to my gym. Like now Jackson done been in this little run. He been splitting shit. I think he like 10-0 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Been knocking shit down. Right? Shout out to Jackson. And he like, yeah, man, come and spar with Jackson. A couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I go there, you know what I'm saying? I come through. See, we in Millville. I pop up two steel over there. Shout out to two steel. Shout out. Yep. It's love. And I sparred with Jackson a couple times. Now the first day I go over there, Twin over there. You know what I'm saying? This is when he running through Ritz. He running through the Ritz, right? And he doing his thing. I pop up and like, man, let me get some of that. I need some of that speed. Now I ain't been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the gym now because I'm rocking with Drew. He been doing his thing. No, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? He been doing his thing. It ain't gonna be what you think. Listen. So I'm like, let me get some of that speed. Champ say, B Bush, I ain't fucking with you. I know you got at least one mean when I ain't fucking with you. Shout out to Twin. That's what he said. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, that's cool, right? So me and Jackson, we glove up, we get our rounds in. You know what I'm saying? We do our thing, right? So the next day, he let me get a couple rounds. He seen that, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the one B Bush. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around, just popping up. You know what I'm saying? So he like, I could deal with that, right? Shout out to Twin, like, right? He like, I had to come around. I don't remember how many rounds we went, right? But I know we went like 4, maybe 3 or 4, and we you know we get the we the first round. You know what I'm saying? He let me know like you need to step your pace up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like he way more active than Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And I'm off the chain, right? So he let me know, like, yeah, this pace different. He like, wow, so we working a little bit, right? So he bust my nose, right? He bust my nose. I think it's like the first or second round. Now, my nose bust easy. You know what I'm saying? Like a little couple drips out of me, right? But it's like Bruce like Bruce Lee takes his blood, it's different, right? So he bust my nose. By now, Timmy Austin working with me. Timmy Austin come and put some Vaseline in my nose. I don't know what that was supposed to do. Man, that shit was flowing like a faucet. You hear me? All over the place. I'm bleeding on everything, man, right? But Brandon Bennett, she won. Shout out. They was there. There was a couple other more little youngsters too, little homies too, right? These little guys, you know what I'm saying? That's their crew. They was there. Now, when he bust my nose, you know what I'm saying? And he put that shit all in it, like made it like, oh man, I turned up. You feel me? I turned up. I ain't saying I teed off on him, but we was rocking. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell we was rocking. They was looking at me like I wasn't supposed to be doing all of that. You hear me? Like, that's on everything. Shout out, that's for Pops. You hear me? Shout out to everybody. That's love. You feel me? But that's what happened. I mean, I mixed it up with youngster. Now, this is before, this is before he went on this rampage with pay-per-view and all of that. It's before that. You know what I'm saying? So, like when I'm saying right before he took off. I mean, so, but you know what I'm saying? I got a couple rounds in with Champ. You know what I'm saying? And I know what he is. You know what I'm saying? I know what he is. That's what I'm going with this. I know what he is. And I would love to just show him a couple things. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. You see Adrien let you know it's all love, man. And be Bush wanna train him, man. 513-923-7980. That's the number. Call in and discuss these topics with me, man. I want to talk about. Let me see. We got Camron on $1 million worth of game. Yeah, that was a nice interview. I just got done watching it, man. He mentioned Cincinnati a couple times, Ohio, man. We heard him from the raps too, so we can get into that. Let me see. We got I ain't really got too many topics, man. We got the game dissing Eminem and then selling 24,000. Man, listen. Em ain't gotta say nothing, do it. Em ain't gotta say nothing, man. 24,000 after you got the nerve to just man, I'm just over here looking at you now. Like now what? You know what I mean? It didn't whack. Look, man, listen, hold on. It's all whack fault. We'll get into that though. What else we got? Quando Rondo. Ooh, Quando Rondo. Man, Quando Rondo. We'll get back to that too. So where we at? $1 million worth of game, man. Camron mentioned Ohio, Columbus, Cincinnati. Y'all remember that wave? I remember that wave, and he spoke on when he had the weed in the streets, man. Y'all remember that? Probably gotta be a little older, man. Remember that, man. I remember when the haze was in the city, man. Y'all remember when the haze was in the city? Yeah, he had that shit over there, but I remember, man, niggas was hating, had to move that shit to Dayton. Ah, man, remember that? Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. He had a nice little interview on Drink Champs, though, man. I watched the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? They spoke about Mace and them. They you know what I'm saying? Like they back, you know what I'm saying? Like they close, you know what I mean? They wash their hands, their little issues, whatever they had. You know what I'm saying that's beautiful. Give them a round of applause for that. Yeah, I got the little box, man. I gotta figure out. I gotta get good with it when it's perfect, the perfect moments, perfect times to hit the button and give them a little chocolate or something. Yeah, man, I'm gonna figure it out. Man, we gonna do that on YouTube though. Subscribe to the channel, S.A.S Network. Go to TikTok, S.A.S Network. You hear me? We gonna bring Loke's World over there real soon. Talk about a couple weeks, man. Frostbit can't wait. You hear me? Watch him. I'm gonna bring. I don't know. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. But you gotta catch him on TikTok, man. You gotta catch him on TikTok. Um, yeah, man. Cam and Gilly started talking basketball, man. Right? He said he a barbecue Cam, right? Gilly said he a Duke Cam, man. They start talking about what uh Cam asked him who you play for. Like you said, you just something about high school, and then they went to college. And he was like, "Yeah, I played college." Wallow said the nigga was to college in the strip mall. It's like Gilly was the strip. It's like Gilly College was in the strip mall, man. Nah, shout out to Gilly, shout out to Kim. Both of them brothers got game. You hear me? They was nice. They was talking shit about going at it a little bit. You know what I mean? Playing a game. Cam challenged him to get a big three team. So we'll see if he go that route, man. Shout out to my silent contributor. So the game this is Eminem and sells 24,000. Oh my Jesus. Hey. Now, first of all, the Eminem disc was retarded. I don't care what the album sold. Can't deny that. The Eminem disc, Black Slim Shady, was ridiculous. He went ham on that man for mass time, for mass minutes, right? 10 minutes. He did that. Now, if you didn't hear, NBA YoungBoy took his they took NBA YoungBoy verse off at the last minute because he couldn't pay the 150,000 asking fee for the verse that NBA wanted, right? NBA wanted 300, said I cut it in half for you, right? But the game, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying, that ain't in the budget. I ain't never paid for a verse. You know what I'm saying? All this and that, right? Okay, so the album come out. Now I just heard that the album did 24,000 through Mikey T with the radio report card. I think that's what it is. Report card radio. He a Philly cat, Philly white boy. You know what I'm saying? Mikey T, the movie star. Um, yeah, on there, you know what I'm saying? It's 24,000, right? Ooh. So I also, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, it was a post where um, Wack was on there talking about how he can go back to where he can go back if, you know what I'm saying, like if this don't work out. but but the album only selling 24,000. That's all gang. That's all Wack fault, man. That's all Wack fault, man. Game got some shit to do with it too, cause he got some. You know what I'm saying? He got some questionable moves that he done made that kind of. You know what I'm saying, but with the audience, but the lack of sales is due to the is Wack involvement, man. That's all Wack involvement, man. All because of the buffoonery and the foolishness that he do on YouTube. All of that all of that talking that he doing on Clubhouse. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him, man. That boy be, man, listen. You know what I'm saying? He sound like man, listen. Man, he sound like a broad, man. He sound like a nigga that was raised by mass girls. Like his mom and three sisters. And he the baby. You feel me? You know them type niggas. You know them type niggas. You probably, if you want, don't act like you know you be talking. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Listen. You know what he do, man. Man, listen, man. Like, man. Anyway, I heard because Mikey mentioned the Mikey was mentioning, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it just made the conversation seem as if he was saying, like, I mean, like, if this music shit don't work, right? But I'm going to tell you, like, they was comparing him to Suge, right? How he start, how all of a sudden he got a little aggressive and a little, he got a, threatening a persona out the blue, right? You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't really that. I mean, he ain't really what he claiming to be, right? But he's not taking a Suge approach. He's taking a 6ix9ine. Like remember when he did that interview with Academic and Hassan and 6ix9ine, all four of them sat in that little room. When he came out of that conversation, when he came out of that meeting, he was different. He was different. He like his whole presence, his aura was way different. Like like he was more like he. I mean, like somebody like he was given the green light. You feel me? When he came out of that meeting, he began to mimic 6ix9ine's approach. How he always had something fly to say to niggas. Like he was always going back and forth with he was just trolling, right? How he was trolling. And from that meeting, you could just tell the way that Wack came out, it was too similar. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, oh shit, man, this nigga he done told he, you know what I'm saying, did that and all this little white boy from such and such, man, he still making me, man. That's the formula, right? And Wack with it, and that's what he been doing ever since. You know what I'm saying? Probably a lot of people probably don't get it, didn't catch that because you know what I'm saying, they probably didn't even watch the academic interview. You know what I'm saying? To see him pick up on his energy or try to, you know what I'm saying, how he won himself with that. You feel me? You can see it. But that's what he did, man. And all of that foolishness that he talk on, all of the attention that he bring into himself, people just want to hear him talk some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's different for somebody and supporting and buying into the brand that you build. You feel me? That's way different. You know what I'm saying? Because in regards, like it's real niggas listening to what you're saying that know what that like that ain't what's up. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't about to spend a dime on anything you got going on. You feel me? And that's what Game is the victim of on this 24,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 24,000. They said when he dropped this album, hold on. Let me see. Where is it at? think we got one. But I think we got one. But I don't know where it's at. Let me see. That ain't it. Damn, man, hold on. Damn, I don't know where it is, man. I'm gonna find it next time. I think it was like crickets or some shit that let you know, like nobody about that. You hear me? So yeah, man, it was. And Mikey T was saying, like, man, what should he do, man? You think, you know what I'm saying? What do we need? If he was an artist, like, what would you need whack for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you post. He was talking about how, um, all them blogs and all of them thousands of hours of you talking, all that shit you saying. Not one time did you ever say, Drillmatic, Drillmatic, Drillmatic. That was a good point that Mikey T made. I gotta admit that. You know what I mean? But yeah, he took 6ix9ine. He took 6ix9ine's formula, man. He been mimicking Mary since, man. Fuck whack though. Wando. About to end this, man, because I ain't even about to spend the time on that, man. Because these internet detectives is about to solve the case, man. You got blogs getting dropped that flat out say who set up Quando Rondo. The Dirt send me up like, man. It's like, oh man, you feel me? But rest in peace to the young man who rested his life, man, who lost his life. And, it's a crazy situation, man. It's crazy because, you know, from one angle, you know what I'm saying, you get it, but from another one, like, you know what I'm saying, you look at it as a parent, like, damn, my son, my kids watching these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then we can't be hypocrites because we came up with Pac and Biggie, right? And you know what that was, man, ever since NWA, and you know what I mean, and that gangster shit popped off, you feel me? But some other elements and some more ingredients to it, I admit, but like I don't know, man. Like I said, man, just make you look at your youngsters like, man, whew, I mean, but I thank you for tuning in with me. 513-923-7980 is the number. You can also call about personal fitness, dietary plans, workout programs, boxing lessons, cardio, and, yeah, yep. You can get, yeah. Hope everybody stays safe and sucker free, man. Peace.